Hey guys, Nickerson on here, and if you were wondering about something, what I'm doing today is gonna be going over the 2012 winter leaked photographs of Lego products. What we're gonna be doing is starting out first is of course Hero Factory because it's the only thing I have left, and Lego just destroyed it. I looked at these pictures. And I'm like, it looks pretty cool. They're terrible. I died, came back to life, and died again. I'm filming this in heaven right now. But as you can see, we're looking at the main heroes photograph, and some of them look alright, and some of them look terrible. Alright, we'll start off with Breeze. So just give me a second to open up that photo. There we go. Okay. Breeze. Breeze actually doesn't look bad. I'm probably gonna buy Breeze because green is my second favorite color, plus mixed with red, which is my favorite color. And she doesn't look bad. She as you can see, she has handcuffs right around where the confidential sign says. Where the confidential sign is. She has a blaster. I'm not really pleased with that. I'm kind of sad heroes have blasters now. But something I thought while looking at these pictures is that they look like they have more pieces than. But then again, you have to remember that these pieces look pretty chunky and hollow too, which we had problems with a while back. But they look pretty chunky and hollow, so we're gonna have to see what Lego does with that. But something I noticed is that if you look at her legs, the leg armor, the white pieces are actually in wrong directions. One's on the side and one's on the front. Ah, Lego, cheapskate. Something she seems to have is like I don't know, like a red shield, and then she has these daggers, which I will definitely buy Breeze just for those daggers. Just to use on my Nicarex mock. Right now he has like some kind of weird sword. That would look so much better. Swords. Handcuffs, they look alright. She has 1.0 feet. So, yeah, that's pretty much all for Breeze. We're gonna go over Evo now. Now, Evo, I'm personally excited for Evo. Evo looks like he's the only character, the second only character in the entire thing right now to be able to have a different helmet, because a lot of them don't have very much of a variety for helmets. Evo, he doesn't have like the sword type thing with Breeze. He just has a blaster. If you notice on the top, it looks like it's different than we've been seeing. But I actually looked at it, and it's actually if you remember Surge's gun from 2.0, it looks just like that, but with the bottom cut off where the laser goes. So yeah, that's something to think about. He seems to be bulked up on that arm with the what do you call it? The gun. Lost my train of thought. Lost my plane of thinking. Well, something about his head is that it looks like Megatron. If you don't remember from a cartoon, Transformers cartoon, Megatron's head looks just like that. And it doesn't exactly look like just like that. It looks kind of like it. People will be able to like paint it and make Megatron mocks. So that's exciting. Megatron skits coming soon. Now Furno. One thing I don't like about the heroes that we've been seeing from 1.0 is that they have 1.0 heads. And Breeze, as you can see, was the first one to have a 1.0 head. Furno has a 1.0 head, and I personally liked Furno's monkey face. But if you just look at his left arm, the one where the gun is, actually it looks like he has a translucent piece on his left arm, right around where the left turbo boost is. Furno looks like a flying guy. They all look like they fly, which reminds me kind of the Mystica, the end of the series. Please, just like make Bionicle 2.0 or something. That'd be awesome. I'd buy that. Bionicle 2.0, 4, 3.0, 4.0, I don't care. I just want this Hero Factory gone. But Mystica, the end of Bionicle, is he getting close? Ferno personally looks like he has a lot more pieces than his other models, and I thought they weren't gonna have him this year, but apparently I was wrong. Hold on a second. Yeah, I'm sorry if you heard noise. Ferno, I think he looks alright. His left arm with the no gun, looks alright. The turbo boosts, I think, look awesome. So yeah, Ferno flies. That's it for Ferno. Let's get on with Rocka. Yeah, Rocka. Rocka 4.0 looks, I think, awesome. I'm definitely gonna buy Rocka. But there's some things around him that make me worry about how the set's actually gonna be, because the launcher does not look like it can actually launch a silver ball. He has a silver hand, which is pretty cool. He has a knife, and he's like covered in handcuffs, which freaks me out. So yeah, he has the original gold color. He has mixed it with silver. The chest plates look awesome. His 1.0 head, amazing. It reminds me of Toa Matoro, where the Toa Nuju, where one eye was normal and then the other one was like the super sonic one. And it actually looks like the background of Toa Metru if you look at it closely. So yeah, some Toa Metru stuff going on. Sadly, I could not get a good picture of Surge, so we're gonna have to look at him with everything else surrounding him. Surge looks pretty cool. He looks kind of blurred out. As you can see, he looks splashed out because of the flash of a camera. It was probably like taken in the dark. I would say it was. And if you look at the canisters, actually, they don't look like canisters. Have you, what do you call it? If you've seen Lego minifigures series 1 to 5 or 6 or whatever, have you seen like the little like plastic things that they put on like the racks? It looks like that. And I'm wondering if they are going to be in paper bags. If they are, Lego, I will never buy a set from you ever again. That's cheap. Yes, it saved the environment by less plasticing, but still, we can recycle our canisters if we wanted. We could, if we wanted. Recycle the plastic. But if this is made out of, like, aluminum foil or something, then you're just wasting aluminum foil. And, the name, back to the name, I'm sorry. Hero Factory Breakout, Catch 'em and Cuff 'em. So yeah, 1.0 didn't really have a theme. 2.0, Fire, which, was one of my favorites. Savage Planet, I love that one. That was Jungle. Breakout, this looks like back in Macaro City, where, like, everyone breaks out, and, everything goes loose. But, yeah, in the background you can see how Rock is in front, followed by Breeze and Evo, and then Surge and Ferno are in the back, which is kind of weird. Is Rocka like the new main character? He actually looks kind of weird when he's like holding out the handcuffs. He looks like he's frowning. That's funny. Oh, duh. Now we're gonna go on to the villains. The villains of 2012. The villains, some of them look good, some of them look terrible, some of them look like they have been on drugs. Curse you, villains! I knew they should. I knew you should not have been on drugs. The main thing, the villains look like the same thing as heroes, as you can see, like, they have like the weird symbol on top of them. That means they are probably going to be on racks, and probably made out of aluminum foil. Really big aluminum foil things. It's either that, or it's going to be like all the way through the plastic, and somebody's going to be able to stick their finger through and like tear open the box and get all the pieces and build it. That's a bad idea, Lego, trust me. But just to warn you right now, I could not get a close up of Black Phantom, because he's
like the main character, and he's pretty much the biggest thing on the page, so you can pretty much see him like that. So yeah, first guy we will be going over is Split Face. So yeah, Split Face. His helmet, I don't really like it. It looks like a thunder mask with like spikes hanging out of it. His gun looks terrible. It's just a normal Thornax launcher with Surge's 2.0 gun with a green laser on it. You can't even see the ball. It looks like he's like breaking. It looks just like Thunder's scene, like he's breaking out of the place. It looks just like that. Either that or that's just like a bunch of ash from Burning City. But his spikes look like stuff from 2.0. The whole burnt thing reminds me of DC. Wait, DC superheroes. Duh. Um, this reminds me a lot of Two-Face. That explains why they're not doing a Two-Face character. They're making Split Face. Woo! Um, yeah, so I like how we're gonna get a lot of these red pieces with a silver guy, and I like how his chest piece is half silver, half red. And I like these bulky pieces. If you see on his right arm, the bulky piece is connected to the normal armor piece. Very interested in that. I would love to see what they do next with that. I'd love to see the official like Brick Fair stuff, not Brick Fair, Toy Fair stuff. So yeah, that's Split Face. We're gonna go Thornrax now, which is kind of like Thornax. Well, that would make a lot of sense because his head's a Thornax launcher. So that's Thornrax. He has some, what do you call it? Gorax. Yeah, Gorax wings, and he doesn't look good. He like pieces are like splattered all over him. Like he's got some quads spikes randomly. He's blue. But another thing is that it looks like we were gonna be getting those newer hand pieces in blue, like a lighter blue, a color we haven't seen before. Looks like we're also gonna be getting those blue type things in the flexing piece. So I'm excited to see that. His helmet makes no sense. Down there, the guy who looks like a Thornrax guy from a long view away, that's actually Rocka, if you didn't know. Because you can kind of notice how you can kind of see like a spike. It's either it looks like Rocka because it looks like his robotic eyes on or something. So yeah, I can see they look like they're above some kind of bending tree forest. I'm interested to see where this all takes place. So yeah, that's Thornrax. Now it's Toxic Reaper. This is probably the villain I'm most excited for. Toxic Reaper. It's kind of like a Reaper, but yeah, you get the point. I'm gonna stop talking about that. But Toxic Reaper is probably the guy I'm looking forward to the most, even though he's like a corroder, like just like corroder, corroder. I repeated myself. Something I'm looking forward to the most is the translucent green armor pieces. Those are cool. The big buffy black pieces and the light, like the lime green flame pieces. Those are awesome. His helmet looks amazing. This is probably the villain I'm excited for the most. In second place is our last villain besides Black Phantom. My second favorite coming up is Jawblade, as you can see. Jawblade looks pretty cool. Something that looks weird about him is that I think it looks like he has Furno 1.0 weapons, and they look like they're in a darker shade of red. They're more of a darkish orange red, orangey red. I'm wondering if it's either that's actually what it's going to be, which I'm probably sure it's not because Lego's cheap, or it's going to be, or that's just animation at its best. But as you can see, below it, his bottom jaw is just a Gorok's claw, or I believe Skirmic's bottom jaw too. And I believe the other mouth looks like the top. It's part of a Fang's mouth. I'm not sure. It looks like he has a custom molded head because it looks like the top jaw is connected to the fin on his head. That looks pretty cool. I'm just excited for this guy because I think he's our first water villain. Maybe? Yeah, maybe. His tail looks pretty cool. Yeah. Now let's get on to the Black Phantom. I couldn't get a close-up picture of him, so this is the best I can give you. Blech. Man, okay, Black Phantom, I'm not even gonna buy him if he looks exactly how he does right here. He probably isn't. They're probably gonna, like, upgrade him every once in a while. Because, they usually upgrade during Toy Fair or something, and we're gonna get a better look at him at Toy Fair. And when we actually buy the set, duh. But I'm probably not gonna buy him, because, as you can see, he's more of an orangey silver, and randomly has green tubes, and then has a random green spike on his staff, which looks really weird. And the 200 game points, screw 200 game points. This looks terrible. I'm not excited for Black Phantom. End of story. Okay, so on a rating from least to most excited for the heroes, my most excited hero is probably Rocka. Next would be Evo. Then it would be Furno, and then Surge and then Breeze. Something I'm happy about is that Stormer's gone. Yes! Finally! They got Stormer out of here. I would have been happy maybe a little bit more if they took out Furno. Man, I got something in my throat. If they took out Furno, but they just took out Stormer, and that's the best they could do. And so yeah, and for villains, my most favorite, man, what's in my throat? Would be first Toxic Reaper, then Jawblade, then Splitface, then Thornrax, and then Black Phantom. Blah. And now we gotta go on to other stuff, the other sets. So see you in part 2. So yeah, bye.